Welcome to another Alex Geometry Topic instructional video by Mr. Hardy. On this video, we're going to look at finding an angle measure x given a triangle and parallel lines. So the key to this problem is understanding that when you have this notation says L is parallel to M. So line L is parallel to line M. It looks like they both have zero slope, but whatever their slope is, it's the same. Okay? And so this is what we call sort of like a intersecting line, two intersecting lines going through. So here's what we're going to do. First, we know that the sum of the three angles is 180. So let's see. Let's call this, if we call this y and we call this angle z, then we know that y plus, that's a z, doesn't look like one, but y plus x plus z equals 180. So we already know what y is. Y is 29 plus x plus z equals 180. Okay, so we can't solve this equation yet because we have two variables. Well, what we'd like to do is we'd like to figure out z. Okay? If we know z, then we can plug that in. We have one variable, so we can find x. So here's the deal. When we have two parallel lines, let's see if I can draw two assume that they're parallel, that they don't curve. So a line that cuts through like that, what we say is this angle right here is the same as that angle right there. Okay? We know that. And you could do this, we could keep doing this. We could say that this angle right here is the same as that angle right there. And we could do on the other side as well. Okay, so right now we're going to focus on these two. We know that these two are the same because they told us they're parallel. So what that means is if we extend this line up just a little bit like that, this angle right here is 65. Okay? So, we got that. Now we also know from previous topics that if two lines cross, that this line is equal to, this angle is equal to this angle. So what that means is if this is 65, then z is 65. Okay? So now we have 29 plus x plus 65 equals 180. Okay, so now we can just solve for x. What we're going to do is we're going to subtract 29 and 65 from 180. I'll just do it 29 and minus 65. So we get x equals, so this goes away, this goes to 0, that goes to 0. X equals, and let's just pull up our calculator. Clear. So we get 180 minus 29 equals minus 65 equals 86. Okay, 86 degrees. So now we know that x equals 86 degrees. Okay? Alright, let's see if we can do another one real quick. Here's one, it's got an extra little twist on it. We want to find x. Let's first, the same way we did the last one, this is 54 right here. This angle is 54. So that means this angle here is 54. So if this angle is 54, because these two lines cross, this angle is 54. Okay? Now, over here, remember that we have a line like this. That wasn't very good. Let's try it again. We have a line, and we have another line coming through like that. On this side it's 130, 134. But we also know that the whole thing, this whole, right, from this part of the line, this angle all the way over, let's just call this Z for right now, that should be 180. So 134 plus Z equals 180. So I subtract 134 from both sides. Notice that I like algebra a lot. I use it a lot. So 180 minus 134 equals 46. So 46. So if this is 34, then we know this is 46. So now we know that 46 plus 54 plus x should be 180, right? 46 plus 54 plus x equals 180, because all the sum of the angles add up to 180 for a triangle. So all we have to do is subtract 46 and then subtract 54, and we get x. So let's just do that. We'll use the calculator again. Clear. 180 minus 46 minus 54 equals 80. Okay, 80 degrees. So x is 80 degrees. Okay? So that's how we do that problem. So it's kind of cool. The key to making these assumptions, the key that 54 equals 54 up here, is when they tell you these two lines are parallel. They have the same slope. Okay? That's it. Good luck with that one.